Hey, to my Kinetic PE people out there, if you burned out, feeling like your dreams got stuck in the spin cycle, this one's your jam. I'm Marcus Hart, host of the Kinetic PE show, where we drop faith, fire, in a little lab to reunite your soul. Today, I got Roosevelt Bruce, racing's own lyricist and hustle king, spitting bars and building empires with Roosevelt Worldwide Entertainment. He lost his dad young, turned tragedy into tracks, and now he's dropping heat like ice water. I have bombed gigs higher than a mixed spit tape that's been bagged, so I am very hyped to hear how he flipped the script. And let's get it! All right, Connect PE Mix fans, we are here, man. We about to turn it up, man. We got like a real good friend of mine, like who I've been knowing for some years now. Like, you know, it really has been some years, and I can't believe it. And he has been home now for a minute. He gonna talk more about that. You know, he got a couple of joints that are my favorites. We was talking about like, you know, Letter to My Mom, which he dropped back last year, and then like My Racing is like, you know, that's one of my like favorites that like kind of like really talk to me. But you know, we're going to talk more about that. Welcome to the show, Roosevelt.
What's going on?
It's good, man. You know, so we was talking on the other side, man. You know, you've been through the trials and tribulations, and it reminds me of like when I was in my 20s, like rapping to a crowd that cared more about fries, but faith was all that I had left, man. And you got a story that make fry flop look like a warm up. So take us there, man. Take us back.
Well, you know, Roosevelt Bruce, you know, Racine, Wisconsin. You know, I'm from originally the south side of Racine, if you want to call it. You know, we don't really have a east side, or, you know, we got a west side. Our east side is the lake, though. So,
yeah.
But, you know, I've been rapping for a minute, you know, started taking it serious like 2001, say 15, 16-ish. I got plenty of music dropped out there, so it's plenty of music out there, but I probably dropped my first official tape, I want to say like 2020, that was regular beat, and then I dropped Beat Loaded probably like 2021, I dropped that, and then just a lot of singles for 2022, but I had to take a intermission, 19 months, went to jail for 19 months, 588 days to be exact, so 19 months and 2 weeks. I went down, and I had for an incident, you know, and I don't regret it, but, you know, everything happened for a reason. But I went down for it, came home, and got right back to it. I dropped 19 months in, the EP, Letter to My Mom, and You Don't Like Me. That's all on Patricia's Son. That's supposed to be dropping in March. So, you know, we just come back home working, you know, then, you know, I don't really want to say too much, you know what I'm saying, because I'm on probation, so I don't really want to go into details, but just know something happened. I did my time, stayed solid, came home, and I'm back to it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for like taking us there, man. And you're right, man. When you're dealing with them people, you don't want to say too much. A lot of people have gotten themselves jammed up. You know, myself included before, when I was stupid, young and stupid. But now you know better. You know, when you grow up, you know better.
Right.
So, like, man, back to fourth grade freestyling with your cousins, and you lost your dad. And it seemed to me like you turned that fire that sparked you into fuel, man, to keep going. So how have you been able to keep that fire going, man, from like the fuel of like all these tribulations? Like, you know, like your cousin Xavier is gone. You know, you talk about your mama a lot. How do you do this?
I come from a musical family. I could just say that everybody in my family, they do music, they rap, play instruments. I got a cousin that does beats, and they, you know what I'm saying, Beat Slayer, you know what I'm saying. Justin, my cousin, he does beats, you know, he cold, he's do music. I got my cousin A-Whip. I don't know if you interviewed A-Whip before, but A-Whip, that's my cousin. He does a lot of music, you know what I'm saying. Everybody I hang around actually does music. Oh, shout out to PSD, you know what I'm saying. They do music, you know what I'm saying. I'm a part of their group too, so I do music with them. So it's just like, just being around musical influences keep my fire going, you know what I'm saying. And just the love of music, I just love it. You know, it don't matter what type of music. I don't just listen to rap. I listen to everything. I was just sitting in my car listening to LMA by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, you know. So it's just I love music. So, and music is a coping method too. It helps you, you know what I'm saying, not stress so much. So I use it as, you know, me going through my life situation. I use music to kind of keep me mellow. Can't hear you. That's me.
That's why we
Yeah.
got backups.
I'm like, yeah, he went out. I'm like, whoa, that's good. My thing be connected to my Bluetooth in the car. Sometimes I do that. I had to make sure that wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't you. Like, so like I had to switch the mics up, you know. So like
Okay.
I got two lapel mics. So that one just died out on me.
Okay.
And but
It's all
we keep
good.
rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
We keep
It's
rolling
all
with the
good.
punches.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. So like what I was trying to say though before we went out was, at what point did you decide to go all in on music?
Well, I mean, I always went all in on music, like my videos, and you know, when I started rapping and taking it serious, like it's whatever. I'm putting whatever needs to be done out. But I actually said the time that I sat down in jail, that's when I said I wanted to come home and go all in. So shout out to VT, you know, that's been my brother for 20 some years. So as soon as I came home and he knew I was home, he getting me together. He getting everything I need for royalties, BMIs, whatever I need to be done. Like, he's been helping me with. So shout out to VT on that too. So that's what we going with for. That's when I started putting my all in it too. When I came home, I said, if I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna put all of my money that I'm doing or whatever I'm doing with it, I'm gonna put it all into it.
I like that because you know, it is money out here to be made with this when you stick to it, and when you decide to just like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And what I like about you the most, man, is you know, I always reference back to like when my grandma told me, you know, she taught me like the 23 number song, "You restores my soul." But you took pain and made it. You making it platinum right now, and you know your influences like Master P, Tupac. You got a lot of different local legends. You know, was a way that they shaped your sound in particular that like, you know, made you into the artist you are now?
Yeah, I will say that because I done heard that people say like, okay, you not from down south, but
Yeah.
you from up north, so you got a Midwest swag, but you got a down south sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say all the people from me listen to like Master P, UGK, you know what I'm saying, and all them people down south, me listening to them when I was younger, and then me getting older and start listening to people in the Midwest, or like now I'm listening to Detroit swag and all that. I mixed it all together and I made my own style.
Yeah, and that's good because you don't get like wrapped up in all like this racing, you know, drama with the music scene, man. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that was going on like real heavy last year, and I was like sitting on the outside here like in Milwaukee, just like, man, what's really going on? You know,
Yeah.
we all got our own lanes, you know. Who's the one artist, big or racing, that really flipped your style and kept you grinding in your own lane?
Like, which a rapper?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You don't even got to be a rapper. Sometimes, like we get these inspirations from like country or rock or like, you
and
know,
for Racine, right? You talking about Racine?
yeah, it could be
I would say
racing
my
or it could
boy.
be
I would
just.
say my boy Young Swagger. Like, it's just been my guy. Like, it's been my guy. That's like who I really like. Like, and I'm gonna give him no props. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever they want to call it, but that's my man's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he one that really like brought me out my shell of rapping. Like, my first video I did was with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first
Yeah,
recording, well, I had my own studio, but my first real like recording was with him. So he really like, I want to say, what made me keep going. And then every time he see me, he be like, man, you gotta drop some music, Bruce. You gotta drop some music. So it's like every time he see me, he gonna put that. He gonna, what you doing with the music? He every time, it don't matter where I'm at, where I see him. First thing, what's up with the music? You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of like keep me going too. Every time I see bro, shout out to bro.
yeah. It's good to have like people like that, like VT, man, and Young Swagger. You know, these people like down to earth. They really like care
Yeah,
about, you
yeah. I
know,
miss the whole BTA
direction
too.
you're
I
going.
ain't got no just no
Yeah,
favorite person. I listen to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
yeah.
saying, Cello really on his way up too. Shout out to my
Oh
boy
yeah,
Cello.
definitely. Cello doing big things. You know, I remember when all three of y'all came through. When I was at the old studio,
Yeah,
down over Prospect, on the east side of Milwaukee, close to the lake.
yeah,
And like, man, you know, it's so much support, man, and so much unity with what y'all doing. And I could tell you pull a lot of that love that you get from people who really mess with you a lot from there, man. Um, I think that's like the most important thing to have beyond you, just like, real supporters and people who are gonna tell you like it is too. Um, so like your spark definitely ain't dead, and it's
Yeah.
just waiting for that beat drop, and I think you're a good inspiration for people who trying to turn those scars into bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, just here to do
Yeah.
my job, man. My mom always say you the messenger, man. You just, you speak from your heart. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just try to speak to what I know or what I've seen or what I've been through. I'm not going to fabric gasket and all that. I'm just, I'm just speaking on what I've seen before or what I've done before, what I've been through.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so like, ladies and gentlemen, man, boys and girls, we rocking and rapping real hard with our boy Roosevelt Bruce. Embrace him as we continue on this journey. For the rest of this interview, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with
Yes,
Roosevelt
sir.
Bruce.
Yes, sir.
Are you tired of starting your day feeling unmotivated and foggy? I want to introduce you to a coffee that not only tastes amazing, but also helps you start your day with purpose and clarity. This is a premium coffee blend that I personally created. It has a rich, smooth taste that will energize your mind and sharpen your focus so you can take on the day with confidence. But that's not all. This coffee is also ethically sourced, which means that we work directly with the farmers to ensure that they are paid fairly and that their communities are thriving. And here's the best part. A portion of the proceeds from every bag of coffee goes towards mental health initiatives and community development projects in Uganda and Rwanda. So when you drink this coffee, you're not just enjoying a delicious beverage, you're also making a difference in the world. And right now you can get a 12 ounces bag for just $26. That is less than $2 per cup. It's time to start your day the right way.
All right, welcome back to Kinetic PE MIXX family and Transformers out there, man. We is rocking with our boy host. Roosevelt, tell them where they can find you at, man. We want to put that up front right away. Where they can find you at and how they can connect with you.
Well, I'm on all social medias, you know what I'm saying? Facebook would be Bruce Roosevelt Rogers. That's my main page. You got Snapchat, Roosevelt Bruce. You got Instagram, Roosevelt Bruce. All platforms, you know what I'm saying, for the music, Roosevelt Bruce. I'm on YouTube, Dexter, whatever, title, whatever. I'm everywhere, you know what I'm saying? You want to reach out to me, inbox me, you know what I'm saying? And I respond to messages too, typically 1 hour. I'll be on there writing you back. Or you want feature, I don't really charge for none. I don't really do none of that for nobody. I just like to rap. I like to do music. Let's try to get some paper together.
I like that. So man, when we talk about to the point where we know we have put so much energy into what we doing, and we just grinding. At some point, though, we start burning out or like feeling like we stressed the hell out to the max. How do we remix that into Roosevelt's hustle?
Well, when I'm got a load on me and I feel like I'm stressed, I try to I take a little time off from the music, because you know what I'm saying, music is your music, but you got to take time off for your personal and your mental too. So I take time off of my mental and I lock in. Like right now, I haven't been doing no music. I got music made ready to drop, but physically me being in the studio, I haven't been in the studio because I've been working on my mental. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your mental right before you can do anything. So I've been working on my mental. And then when I come back in, I be so full of energy to get back in there because I ain't been here in a while, and I just go crazy. I got a song going 19 months in. It's called 5 Years Off. I took 5 years off before I dropped any tape, like Bink 1 or Bink Reload. I took 5 years off before I did that. You know what I'm saying? The songs I got on there now is like they owe to me. They new to y'all. These songs been recorded 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
So you really tapping in because, like, you got roots, especially in your racing roots, that like really lit your path up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you getting ready to start, to drop something, what's your trick like tapping into like your core roots?
What music?
Yeah, with music. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna say tapping into my core. I don't know. It's just when I'm ready, I'm ready. When I'm ready and I feel it, I feel it. Like I have an energetic burst. Like I get on my brother nerves. So I'll write him like, "Man, what you doing?" He'd be like, "Nothing." I'm like, "Man, I'm in the studio." He'd be like, "Man," like I'm like, "Yeah, I'm finna come in there." It's times I don't want the studio drop 5-6 songs straight, and Gibbs like, damn, like you did this in 4 hours. I'm like, yeah, let's get to it. I'm ready to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to. That's why I say I got plenty of music that I haven't even dropped yet. That's just sitting in the chamber that I can just drop. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to. But sometimes I like to sit back and I ain't gonna lie. I like to analyze the game. I like to see what's popping, what's buzzing. Okay, they liking twerk songs right now, or they liking club songs. Let me see if they liking trap right now. If they liking, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of artist I am. I gotta put everything together. I strategize everything.
And that really shows, man. That's the juice. Just like, brewing up this Transform You coffee that I drink every morning.
I'll show you the cup.
Yeah, you really dig into, your core. You don't really like go too far off, even though it's a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seemed like you got a way of like going back to turning that pain to power, like with a lot of the tragedies that birth your bangers, how do you flip the script when you have to, or if you ever do?
Explain it again.
So like you had a lot of tragedies that happened to you that like they transformed into bangers, man. You put out a lot of bangers like out of those tragedies.
Right.
How do you flip the script like that? When you have like these things going on and then you put them out like that.
My pain into my music, basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
I want to say it's a I'm a mama's boy, man. And I listen to my mama, man. My mama always tell me like that's your gift. You know what I'm saying? When you stressed out and you going through that, you don't put it in that music, boy. Put it in that music. Find a way to release it through the music. Cause I ain't gonna lie, 2 years ago I was an angry guy. I ain't gonna lie. When my mama died, it was just like I didn't care about nothing. Like just whatever. But I had to keep thinking too. Like my mama, like put it in your music. My mama, my biggest fan. It's crazy. My mama never listened to none of my music.
Wow. Yeah.
She didn't care for her. She didn't care about hearing it. Nothing. Do it. That's what you like. You've been rapping since you was in the 4th grade. Keep going. Keep doing it. That's what you love to do. You didn't want to play basketball. You tried it. It didn't work. You wanted to do music, rap. You ain't rich, but hey, you got a little following. I can go in the store and they be like, I know your son.
Yeah, mamas and like people who really, really care about us, they be having like the best simple balls that we remember forever. We remember those things forever. Like I could always rattle up something that my granny taught me. Like, I always like can remember those stuff. Like they just come out of nowhere. So those are truly bars, man. And
keep going.
I think that's good advice for people.
I would say her favorite line for me too. You're never a failure as long as you try. How you gonna fail if you try? You can't be a failure if you try.
No, you can't. Yeah, the only failure is when you don't try.
When you give up, that's when you fail. So as long as you try, you're never a failure.
That's for real. And speaking of which, man, you building your own stage, and I've been, I podcast like mostly outside of like the music I do, but you got worldwide entertainment, and that's your empire.
Yeah.
How do you make your mark stick with that?
Me, I just put it in their face. I don't say what the mark. I'm my only artist too. I don't have no team. I don't have a team behind me. I mean, I'm rebuilding now. Before I was went to jail, I was trying to build then. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the only artist right now, so I just put it in their face. Y'all gonna see Roosevelt. I'm gonna put it in y'all face, and I'm gonna put Roosevelt in, and I'm gonna say it in my song, Roosevelt worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's Roosevelt worldwide. It's Roosevelt all around America. It's a Roosevelt Street, Avenue, Drive, Block. It's Roosevelt somewhere.
That's for real.
Building, a school. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something Roosevelt somewhere.
It is. And what I've noticed by all the Roosevelts around like the country, like there's a good side of it and there's a bad side.
Just like Racine. Just like Racine.
Yeah,
Where I was at, it's a cul-de-sac full of buildings. It ain't like that no more. But when I was growing up over there, it used to be wild. It was a cul-de-sac full of buildings. One way in, one way out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on over there. But then you can go down this hill on the other side of Roosevelt and you can leave your door open. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's true, man. And I think that's a real good way to like look at like how you take your music, like, man, you can use it however you want to use it. So, the sky's the limit. There's so many different possibilities.
So we doing it big this year though. I'm finna start my street team and And I've been hollering at a couple of my guys and, friends and a couple of little artists that I know we finna do it big this year. I just got to get out first. I just got to push. That's all.
All right. So, like, what's one move, though, that, like, people who are watching can, like, steal from you to build their own hustle, whether it's big or small?
You said what? Say it again.
Like, what's one move that, like, our audience out there can, like, steal to build their own hustle, whether it's big or small?
I would say one thing I could say is don't be scared to take a risk. That's one I could say. Don't be scared to take a risk. If this is something that you want to do, hey, you got to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? You'll never find out if you're going to make it or not if you don't take the risk. You got to take the risk. Yeah, you might take the risk and it might not work the first time. Go back to the drawing board, redo it, take another risk. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep taking these risks. When the risk going to hit, some going to hit. You just got to take your time. And patience is key too. When you rush stuff, nothing ever happen the way you want it to go. Be patient. It might not take a year. It might take 4-5 years. But if you patient, you best believe you won't miss out no details. And when you come correct, it's going to be all right there on the dollar line. You ain't have to worry about going back to try to fix no error.
It's a secret sauce right there, man. And that's filled with a lot of faith first effort to it. And that help people not just survive, but they end up dropping their own anthem with what you just spit to us, man. That's some solid information.
Sir.
I appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
So as we come to the close here, man, what else would you like the audience out there to know, or for them to like just check into with all you got going on?
First, I'm gonna tell them this like this, man. You're never too old to chase your dream. Don't ever let nobody say, "Oh man, you 30-something, you shouldn't be rapping." Hey, I know artists in the game right now to this day. They ain't getting to their game till they was in 30-something. They millionaires now. They don't never take that for granted. Like keep going, no matter what they say. And I ain't just for rap or music. Just for basketball. Just for college. Just for whatever. Don't never let nobody say you're too old to do nothing. I feel like that's a hater move when they say that.
Yeah, definitely.
Second of all, I want to say, I'm going to just look me up, man. I got some amazing stuff coming out real soon, man. I got some stuff I've been working on. And when I drop it, it's going to be nice. Patricia's son supposed to drop. I don't want to say the date because I've been kind of slacking. I just got back started working and stuff. So I don't want to say the date. But March, though, it's coming March. It's going to be either my mom's birthday, which I'm not going to tell y'all because I just told you I ain't going to give you a date, or the end of March. So you got to choose. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come, though. It's coming, though. Yeah, it's coming along.
Indeed, man. Roosevelt, you're a legend, man. You're a legend.
Sure.
And
Appreciate
I thank
that.
you for man, living legend right here. So, you spit a lot of truth in bars today, man. And we want to tell the audience out there, your rut might just be a rough mix, and do what Roosevelt do, continue to dig into your roots, turn your pain into power, and
Keep
build
God
your own
first.
stage. Yeah,
Keep God
definitely
first.
keep God first. Definitely keep God first.
Can't nothing happen without him.
Yeah, most definitely. So those out there, start tomorrow, with coffee, to transform you coffee, of course, prayer and one step. Hit up Roosevelt. He has provided those socials for us. And of course, his music is on Apple. That's what I listen to. I don't know where you listen to, but it's there wherever you listen to. Ice Water Slaps.
Yeah. I got some new stuff too. Shout out to, before we get off here, shout out to Alex Flex. I just did a new song for him too. And it's something, it's not ice water, but you're going to like it too. Because you like ice water, you're going to like this one.
Yeah, I'm going to try to find something for you, man, to put on, put on my EP, man. I definitely want to do something with you, collab with you, let's make something epic.
Yeah.
I got a couple ideas in mind, and I'm going to throw them your way, and, you tell me what you think of them, man, and let's make some magic.
I'll be waiting on them.
Indeed. So, for all of those who's watching, share this with your burned out crew. Share this with people who's doing okay, and even if you don't know if they're doing okay or not, hit the subscribe button. Catch us next time on the Kinetic P Show. Faith your mic, crank it up. We out.
We out of here.
Transform You Radio. You are now tuned in to Transform You Radio. You hear me? Check. stand for what you stand for. I'm at your door like the landlord. I can see the future, yeah, I fast forward. I get on the mic and I transform. Follow me, I'm in rare form. Follow me on this world tour. The asteroid that you can't avoid. Small changes make impact. I ran for it, I stand for it, I'm not sitting back. You can leave the rat race or you can leave the trap. Come with me, let's rap. Take a trip and we pack. And we'll be right back. Yeah, come with me, let's rap. Take a trip and we back. And we'll be right back. Yeah, I stand for what you stand for. Hey, I get on the mic and I transform. Follow me on this world tour. The asteroid that you can't avoid.
Follow me.